How's it going, everyone? I'm doing another VOD review. This is fuck, Env3lop versus a Ranno by the name of iAintDone. I'm just gonna give my very first actionable item right out of the gates. We're gonna talk about this edge guarding situation right now. Let's let this play out. Genuine sitting duck or flying duck, fucking duck, fucking genuine not being able to do anything until that invincible part right there, where they got the ledge, right there, right? Why the Ranno? I'll say my piece after this, but let me put you on to some game right here. So this is from Dakpo and R2 Tech Labbing. I compiled both. Oh, not even clicking that one. It's getting better, right? So let's watch this. So this is against the CPU, right? The training bot. So what he figured out is when you tech, you're able to side B reverse. You're able to reverse your side B into the platform, and because of the little boost that you get from jumping, right? Because check this out. Oh, sorry, from not jumping, from the wall jump. Because everyone gets a free wall jump when you get hit, so you don't lose your jumps at all from doing this shit, right? So because of the wall jump, you're able to get a little bit of height, reverse your side B, and get the fucking ledge before any attack hits you, right? Check that. Boom. Oops. And then you can mix that shit up too. All right, and then this person actually got that shit in the gameplay, right? So check this out. See, they said 32. Beautiful. Oh, I think Dakbo was trying to. Actually, never mind. You see that? So you see that shit in fucking action? That's so fucking beautiful, by the way. That's the shit I want to see you do. The sad thing is for the Ranno, they did this shit, and then they never did it again. They never forced you into the same position again. They said, this worked for me, I'm not gonna do it ever again. But anyways, let's go into the start of the video. Oh, it's iAintDone. I thought it was iAintDone. See, that makes so much more sense. Alright. Yeah. The first part of your match with any Ranno is literally feeling them out. Every Ranno plays their punish game way differently. One other piece of game that I want to put you onto. I guess it's fine throwing out slip like that, because you threw out slip and then you got a conversion off of it, right? You had an intention throwing that. We're gonna get into later parts of this, but I want you to know that if Ranno throws out side B, hold on, let's let that happen first. Right. If Ranno throws out side B, obviously you're in a position where you're so close that the side B would hit. You know, there's not as much time to react. But if Ranno hits a side B, and if you throw Slipstream, even if Ranno gets the tongue on you, even if Ranno gets a tongue on you, if Slipstream hits after the tongue makes contact, you will fall out of the grab. So let's just say, for example, Slipstream was out here, right? Let's say Slipstream was still out. It's about to connect. It's literally about to connect. If that Slipstream hit Ranno right here, the Ranno would lose. And it actually happens later down the line. But I wanted to peep like 2 pieces of game and then go from there. But yeah. But like I said before, the first minute of a Ranno match, you're just feeling them out. You're feeling what buttons they check. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Env3lop does a really good job of not getting hit by this after this game, or really after the stock. Also, pro tip, you gotta press B for hiding the timeline. Hmm. Beautiful conversion. I wanted to highlight this air-to-air that was happening, because we're obviously a bird character, right? We get our licks in the fucking air. But with Ranno, you gotta... I say it like this, man. With Ranno, you gotta play a special kind of defensive. Like, you always gotta be in the ready to take control and go on the offensive. But you gotta play it defensively. And I know that sounds dumb as fuck. I know I sound like a fucking... I know I sound dumb as fuck when I say that shit. But peep this. Also, really good fucking back air right there. A lot of Rannos abuse their fast out of shield options. And especially their fast ledge. Like, the fact that you're able to shield right there and get a bear, amazing. Where's that fucking air-to-air sequence? Let me pause real quick. Yeah, so right around this point, you both are kind of like just throwing shit out, and that's kind of the name of the game here, because you wanna gauge what this Ranno is comfortable throwing out right in the open. In one of the in a Dakpo VOD that I watched, he used that information to gauge, just to see the buttons that Ranno would throw out. He used that button to gauge a parry. So like he threw Ranno up into the air. He knew Ranno was gonna throw out an air, and he stuck on the ground and parried. I'm definitely not, even with the hours that I have against Ranno, I'm still not that close to that good to gauge that shit. But yeah, good non-option right there. Because look at that fucking devious ass smile on that Ranno's face. Alright, anyways. Alright. That was a really good call out on the bear. We're gonna let it run. Like, right here would have been prime. Obviously, it's easier said than done. I'm fucking ass at doing this shit. Honestly, though, because, okay, we know, it's like a predisposed fact. We know Rannos are going to be fucking naring, right? Especially after the first up air. Maybe thinking about doing a short hop up air so you still control this, so you can still throw out your buttons, but control less of the space so you don't get this clash. I know that our aerials will outrange. I think the same situation could have occurred. I don't think our wings are intangible or anything. That would have been overpowered, you know. Yeah, there was... I feel like even if you DI'd out, you still would have hit that. You still would have gotten hit by that. Oh, so this is why the Ranno stopped using that. You kind of figured it out at that point. Cool. Oh, alright, yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's check this real quick. Because one thing that I'm not under... Okay, sorry, you didn't do it here. You did it right. You did it. You threw out Slipstream well enough here. Maybe the slipstreams that you're throwing out are attempts to catch landing options, but honestly, and I could be wrong on this, my opinion is to be throwing out slipstream as your this is your only projectile in this match. Oh, okay. I think you were trying to go for catching the landing. But okay, cool. That was good conversion. Yeah, Rannos do not fall for this shit. You have to be calling them out when they're above you. Like, if they're gliding to you, most Rannos snuff that shit out like fucking candy. Yep. And here we go, the place that I was talking about. Even just a regular side B reverse would have done numbers right here. But then Ranno still lets you get back on. Pause. And they fucking taunt. I think that was supposed to be a B reverse, right? Oh, that's what was supposed to... Okay. Alright, game 2. See... Bro, hold on, bro. Let me tell you this, man. Let me fucking tell you this. Ranno's side B is the laggiest fucking move. You could have put your controller down, went into another room, got some water, come back, and this motherfucker would still be in this animation. You did not need to throw out Slipstream right here. You could have chased this motherfucker down. You could have waited for this fucking side B, or gone onto this fucking platform right here, right? Chase this motherfucker down and punish. Throwing out Slipstream, you lose. Like, it's not the worst thing you could have. The worst thing you could have done was like fucking just down strong off stage, right? This still isn't the worst option because you have Slipstream out and shit. But you lose so much of your, like, Slipstream would have been a way better option anywhere else, or at the very least closer. And see, now the Ranno gets out, but like it's like, this move is the laggiest fucking shit on the planet. Like, look how long. Alright. This bitch is still on, right? You throw out Slipstream. Let's see how many frames this bitch is. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 or 5 frames. And then you kind of just wait. At the very least, since you know Slipstream is coming out, I would, if I were you, if I'm throwing out Slipstream in this position, I'd be fucking running for the hills at this point. Because either... or at the very least being right here. That way you're a little bit closer. I had a thought, and I don't think that was a good thought. But Slipstream against Ranno side B is fucking amazing. That's all I'm trying to say. One thing that I'm not really understanding... Oh, oops. One thing that I'm not really understanding is why you're throwing out these Slipstreams just out in the open. Rannos understand, or any character understands, that when you throw out your Slipstream, you are one of the fastest motherfuckers on the planet. So why the fuck? The expression is in Ranno's face right now. Oh, he threw out Slipstream. Why the fuck do I need to interact right now? Oh, wait. No, sorry. That Slipstream... Now he throws out Slipstream. But regardless, the Ranno knows Slipstream is out on the bottom. Why the fuck would the Ranno go out on the bottom? That's like Wrastor in like fucking OP mode. So then you look at that information and then you go down and throw another Slipstream out on the bottom. Because then at this point you don't really convert. You don't get what you want to get out of this. You use your amazing speed, and you walk back. And I know how this trade works. I don't fucking think Wrastor wins in this fucking trade right here. But, like, regardless, it's still not the worst position you could be in. Good block. Yeah, and okay. Alright. Good, alright, good. I know hopefully it doesn't seem like I've been clowning on you for, like, slipstream throwouts, because this slipstream that you threw out for this situation, was probably a really good fucking throw. Because check this out. You're using it to convert, you're using it to extend whatever thing that you want to do. And you're using it to call out their tech roll. Because obviously they're not going to be tech rolling in. There's no fucking shot they would do that. Right? So they have to evade. Obviously, they still get their licks in right here. But this was a fucking good hit. This was a good way to throw out slipstream. Because you had a purpose for doing it. Alright, getting off stage, great. Oh! Oh god! I seen that part like fucking 3 times, but holy shit, the call out is crazy. Right on the fucking double jump. Cool. Oh, did you not have... Hold on. Did you not have jumps? Oh my god, you did not have jumps. What the fuck? I think... this is just, like, pressing buttons, right? Like, I'm not too pressed about the option that you used, because I think the only option that would have worked here would maybe have been fair, just because it comes out faster. Up air is very situational against Ranno, because you're throwing out your shit onto his long-lasting hitboxes. It barely trades well. And then same situation here. And this motherfucker is zooming like there's no fucking business, bro. Oh shit, good call out by the Ranno. Golly. Game 3. What I'm not understanding, and you're doing well. You're doing pretty well in this game, all things considered. What I'm not understanding is Ranno has done the things against you. And he has things that have worked. He's done things that you haven't had a counter for. Like this right here, this would have been, in game 1, the game 1 Ranno would have done side B right here. Game 2 Ranno, Let me fucking let me go back. Like what? Like that doesn't really make much sense to me, right? And then you throw a slipstream again for that's besides the point. And then we go into an edge guarding situation. And then the Ranno again just leaves. In my opinion, your Wrastor didn't show any improvement to be scared of your options getting back to stage or being feared of Ranno's side B. So the fact that the Ranno leaned back on this is actually just weird to me, to be honest. Alright, good slipstream. Obviously this is just a misinput, so we're just gonna let that be. Like, what? We have an edge guarding situation, and Ranno's like, bro, I'm gonna put this balloon up here. You just come back, bro. You clear. Like, bro, what? What was that balloon for? Like, right here, what you should be fearing for, Ranno getting on ledge, Ranno fucking spamming bears on you until you fucking die. You should be fearing for neutral B. You should be fearing for a lot of things. If nothing else, this Ranno is setting you up for failure for future games. Bro's fucking giving you get out of jail free cards. Like right here, if this situation was reversed, this Ranno would be on the other side of the stage, literally doing fuck all. I don't know why I'm getting so heated. It's just like, be better. All right, see, good grab. See, what the fuck? Oh my god, this Ranno realizes they had a neutral B. See, like, that's good. That's good pressure. That's good pressure from the Ranno. And like, you had to evade that shit. You had to be fucking starve. Oh, that's a fucking. What are the juggling things? That's so funny. Alright, I get this. I understand the slipstream. Because you're trying to make it back. You're trying to, like, cover them landing on this. Why Ranno is fucking doing nothing? And they fucking shield. Oh, jeez, Louise on peace. I fucked up the first thing that I was gonna fuck you up with. Let me just go right into your down B. Alright, this is amazing. Yeah, getting Ranno close to you is really fucking good. Yep, that was pretty much not much you could do right here. But I love this low percent conversion right here. Because you get the down B, right? And then you obviously, because you've thrown out up airs and then they've come out with no avail. But you threw out a down air this time. And because the Ranno was going to land on platform, not being able to abuse their aerials, you're able to extend the combo a little bit further. I think the iffy thing was side... Fuck, what the fuck is it? Dash attack. Because, like, what do you... Ah! Holy shit. Michigan orange trees. Oh, you can see my fucking... search history. Alright, anyways. So you get the bear, right? What the fuck? So down air, and then bear sends him up. So why wouldn't a better option have been maybe like turn around, jab 3, jab to 1, 2, 3, or turn around F tilt, or turn around up tilt? I feel like any of those positions would have been a little bit better. Maybe even bear hitfall, bear again. You know, doing this, you kind of just like you just kind of gave him a get out of jail free card for Wrastor's combos. And yeah, led to Losing that stock. But hey, not everything needs to be fucking optimal in a game, right? Like, you failed that combo in the first stock so that this combo could walk, you know what I'm saying? It was actually a clever setup for this shit, because this was fucking beautiful. That shit was peak. But, hold on. I'm so sorry for pausing again. Over and over again. Let's say if you kept that slipstream. Because right here, this Ranno was just hell-bent on letting you come back regardless. This Ranno was like, bro, I got you. I got you. But check it. If you kept that slipstream right here... Bro, this shit actually pisses me the fuck off. But if you kept that slipstream right here... Oh, wait. That is the same slipstream, right? Yeah. Okay, there is... Okay, so never mind. Forget everything I just said in, like, the last 10 seconds. Well, okay, this same slipstream. Ranno, I understand throwing out slipstream to cover landing options. What the fuck was this, bro? Come on. Because check it. You lose your one in the chamber now to extend this combo even further. So now you're just looking at him. You're just making eye... Like, look at it. This is actually the perfect moment to clip. You are looking at each other, making eye contact with each other, and nothing can be done about it. Right? So now, obviously, you know, the situation happens. But you still convert off of it, which is fucking amazing, obviously. And you still get the stock off of it, which is amazing, right? Bro, this fucking motherfucker's zooming, bro. He heard me talking and started moving. Oh, I just want to point out, up tilt was so beautiful here. Because Ranno's love to shield drop aerial. That put you in such a fucking perfect position to not get hit. Obviously, it's not easy to, like, understand that you're in the perfect position to not get hit, so you shield. Which I would probably be doing the same thing. But you evaded that perfectly. Alright. And then, okay, watch how the Ranno strategically lets the Wrastor get back on stage. Oh my god, that shit was so fucking perfect. Holy shit. See, if that were me, if I were this Ranno and I want to do this more optimally, I would check my mouse right here. I would go over here and then just fall. Like, this Ranno did a perfect way of edge guarding right here. See, again, we have this slipstream that keeps getting it. It keeps getting thrown out for no purpose. Ranno is fucking eons away from you. You're not going to get the benefits of slips. Alright, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm wrong here. Because it looks like you threw out slipstream to bait out a landing attack, right? Which happens, because you also run in. And then the Ranno recognizes that. And then you fucking low profile that. Okay, I'm wrong here. I'm in the wrong here. I will admit it. Easiest thing to admit so far, right? Alright, no conversion that came off that. I mean, it is what it is, right? I love the parry call out, bro, but you can't be doing it like this. You cannot just do it right in front of their face. It has to be instantaneous. You have to know they're going for that shit. Like, you know they're going to attack, but you don't know, like, with a Ranno that close to you, you don't know what timing they're going to be doing. You don't know what attack they're going to be doing. You cannot be doing a parry like that right in front of their face. It may work, it may not. It's most likely going to not if they're a good Ranno. Like, you don't have the luxury of being able to parry like that. And there you go. Again, fucking just getting right back to stage. Holy shit. Good up tilt. Oh, but hold on. Peep the fucking... Bro, looks like Luffy at that with his fucking legs. But peep the adaptation right here. They recognize that up tilt pushes them. So instead of going for up air right here, they go for bair. That's pretty smart on the Ranno's behalf. And they start edge guarding. Holy shit. Oh, throw just kills. Cool. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. You shielded here? You get an up air here? And you... I guess if you're buffering it, and you didn't think that it was gonna land... I don't know, you dropped it pretty early out. That was just weird. Fucking zooming out here, what the fuck? Right there. You did it. I think you did it on accident here. But check this out. Side B comes out. Ranno, your side Bs are duking it out at this point right here. See, look. That tongue is about to come out and kiss you right now. But because you threw out your side B, that interrupted that bitch. Even if that tongue was still out, let's say you were right here. And that tongue was lit and he was in that same animation. If that tongue came out, you threw out that side B, that would have hit him. And it would have interrupted his flow state, his side B right there. What the fuck? And it closes out. I think that was Chris Hansen at the very end. Bro, good VOD. To be honest, I'd say if the Ranno knew how to edgeguard, you should have lost this set. You should have lost every single one of these games entirely. If the Ranno knew how to edgeguard. And I'm not even talking about edgeguarding in the slightest, like, fucking doing any piece of advanced shit or anything like that. I'm talking about literally just throwing needles out. I'm pretty sure if the Ranno just did that and just try to fuck with you a little bit more, you wouldn't have deserved to win this. Because the Ranno didn't do that, I mean, this was all you. This was your game to win. What I would recommend you not do is not throwing silly slipstreams out in your advantage state. Not throwing silly slipstreams out in your disadvantage. I guess don't throw it out willy-nilly and fucking neutral. Unless you have a reason for it. Unless you like, if you're going for a slipstream grab, right? Cool. If you're going for a slipstream covering fucking tech roll, cool. If you have a purpose for that shit, but when you're fucking throwing that shit out while the Ranno is fucking eons above you, I'm pretty sure there's a fucking slipstream that came out right here. Oh, well, I was wrong. Well, fuck you. Okay, this makes sense because, you know, you're reacting to the Ranno being right there. But we've seen the fucking slipstreams that come out when the Ranno is like light years above. We gotta stop doing that shit and, I don't know, focus on what's in front of us. That's what I'm saying. And then peep the one thing I told you about in the beginning.